it's Jennifer Torres, also known as Capricorn Torres Makeup on Instagram and now here on YouTube. Hi and welcome everybody. For those of you who have already subscribed, thank you very much. And for those of you who are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. So today on this video, guys, we're gonna be doing an autumn look. I'm so excited to show y'all. I'm so excited just to show y'all how I create my personal autumn look. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. So look, I already primed with this SUPERGOOP matte sunscreen, which can also be, used as a primer. It is water resistant and sweat proof for 40 minutes only, and then you have to reapply every 2 hours. So, but it smooths out my skin. The lightweight formula that blurs the appearance of pores, meaning and even the texture and fine lines, leaving behind a soft focus matte finish. Oh, it's also matte, so that's why it looks a little ashy on my skin, but not to worry. I'm gonna be applying another primer on top. That one's just to protect my skin, like I said, and I'm gonna be adding on the Banana Bright Face Primer, which has vitamin C and banana powder extracts, and this is a luminizing primer. It's just to give us a little bit more of a glow to our skin. So I'm gonna be applying just around the perimeter on my face, not really touching, where I applied. Well, I applied my sunscreen all over my face, but I don't want it touching like my T-zone where my pores are, extremely large. I'm just gonna be applying this on my forehead. Grab a little bit more, that was not enough. This on the perimeters of my face just to get a bit more glow. I did let my sunscreen sit in for 15 minutes, guys, so you should always do that. Let it sink into your skin before applying anything else on it, on top of it. Feels very moisturizing, and it has a bit of a, not sticky, but you can feel like it's, you can just tell the foundation is gonna stick to it. It looks pretty good, and my face does feel moisturized. We're gonna start off with eyes, guys, today, because Anastasia Beverly Hills, the eyeshadow palettes do tend to have a lot of kick up because they're extremely pigmented. And yeah, so we're gonna do eyes first, and we're gonna prime them with our P.Louise base. Mine is in Rumour 1. Okay, we're just gonna grab our P.Louise base, and we're gonna apply it on our Sonia G builder brush. And we're just gonna do about a dab like that. And we're gonna start applying it on our eye, all over our lid. Just so our eyeshadows can pop. So the base can cover up a little bit of the veins on our eyes. You can see the difference. P.Louise base, no base. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the other eye. Start off with our BH Cosmetics number 9 brush, and we're gonna be starting off with the shade Ginger. I wanna do that. You know what? We're gonna have a mixture not only of Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Jackie Aina palette, which is
Actually, I was wrong. The one that is no longer available is actually the Soph X Extra Spice palette. The Makeup Revolution one is no longer available, and the one from Jackie Aina miraculously is still available only on the Anastasia Beverly Hills website for $31.50.
So we're just gonna start off with Running Late, which is like a soft marigold color, which matches my shirt. And obviously you don't have to have the same eyeshadow palette. It's just for reference, just in case you have it, to join me and play with it. But you can definitely, search your collection and try to find the same or similar shades to get this look. And we're just taking it to our crease, and we're just blending this shade out. And this is gonna work as our transition shade. I'm gonna add a little bit more to this eye. Okay, now we're gonna go in with a little bit of Sweet and Sour. just to deepen up that crease. We're just gonna try to hold it very kind of in the middle or close to the end of the ferrule of the brush.
Not ferrule, correction, handle.
Okay, that's good enough. Now I think I'm gonna grab a different brush. Now I'm gonna grab this Feiyan brush, which you can get at Amazon. It's spelled Feiyan. You can get these brushes, like I said, on Amazon, and they're very affordable. And now I think I wanna go in with chocolate orange, which is like a reddishy brown color. And we're gonna be applying it here, right on the lid. And we're just applying it. We're not really worried about the blend right now. I will later blend that out. I'm just trying to make sure that there's enough pigment on my lid, or I get the saturation that, or the color that I want. Okay, now we're gonna blend out that color. Now we're gonna go back to our BH Cosmetics number 9 brush, and we're gonna grab Running Late, just to put that back, some of that color back in that crease.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you.
I'm gonna grab a little bit of it sweet and sour on the same brush, and I'm just gonna apply it right, or try to apply it right in the middle of those two colors. Grab this builder brush from Sonia G, and I'm gonna grab the chocolate orange shade again because I want a little bit more color. I'm gonna put that color on our lash line as well, because that's where we want it to look real deep. Now we're gonna grab a smaller brush, our Morphe E36 brush, and we're gonna leave this palette alone for a little bit. And now we're gonna grab our Jackie Aina palette, and we're gonna go in with a little bit of ginger there. And we're gonna do this on the outer corner, just to give it a little bit of depth. Grab the wrong brush, yes I did. I take that back. Grab the Morphe M506. Wrong brush. What was I thinking? This is an itty bitty brush. Yeah, this one's a little bit more squared off at the top and a bit smaller than the other brushes that I was using. See, for comparison, it's a bit smaller. And that's what we want to put in our crease. So let's go back with that ginger shade and put that deep in the crease on the outer third of the eye, just on the outer third, just to deepen up our look. You see how that deepened it up just a tad bit and give it more dimension? That's just what it's meant to do. See that? so annoying when you're trying to make videos and there's always somebody either cutting the lawn, mowing the lawn, or doing their thing out there, cutting some wood. I don't know what the heck they're doing, but it's quite annoying. I think I want a tiny bit more dimension, so I'm gonna go in with credit. Just a tiny bit. Like I said, they're a bit powdery. So we're just gonna do the outer corner there. Tap off the excess. I am not a makeup artist. I do my best, so we all make mistakes. Even though I'm very close to the beginning of the ferrule, I'm very light-handed with it. So don't grab it like this. Don't, you know, try to like with a couple of fingers and just slowly make your circles. Very light hand. I think that looks good. Hopefully, right? I think it looks good. This is as much as we're gonna do because we're gonna do the under eyes in a minute, but we wanna get started on our face. So, since we're primed and stuff, next thing you know, we gotta do our foundation. And I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation in the shade, I believe it's 5 Cool. And I'm gonna pump it on the back of my hand there. I'm gonna use 1 full pump. I'm gonna spread it with my fingers just so I can get an even amount of coverage. So what are y'all doing this weekend, guys? It is Saturday and I have left my kids with their grandma. They want to spend time with their granny and their auntie. So I have the whole house to myself. My husband is out helping his sister move, which is pretty exciting. I'm gonna use just a tad bit more, just a tiny bit more. Back of my hand there, just like a dot, a very small dot. Just for my nose and a bit more on my forehead. Just like that. And I'm gonna be grabbing my BH Cosmetics number 3 brush for that. And we're just gonna spread it out. So I also think today my town is having like a carnival. I don't know, I think I might go if I finish doing what I have to do around the house, which is organizing and cleaning. And I also want to make more videos for y'all so y'all can enjoy for this week. There will be 2 videos up this week, which is very exciting. It's gonna be this one and another one coming up. I'm pretty excited about that. We're gonna go down our neck. Do not forget that you don't want to have like a line of demarcation. So don't forget to brush down. Let's go in with our concealer, which we're gonna be using the the Magic Away Liquid Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. Okay. Yeah, making my own words here, so it is kind of hard to open, and the applicator is not my favorite. It's not my favorite. So we're just gonna go in on right where our darkness is, a little bit on the side there. We're not gonna do between triangles today. I mean, to each their own, right? Everybody does their makeup differently, but I just really like applying it here and here, right there. on our forehead, a little bit on my underneath my lip, and that's it. And we are going to be blending it out with our sponge here.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna.
And on our forehead, blend, blend, blend. Let's see if this fits underneath. If not, I'm gonna have to go find another brush. Now we're gonna contour our face with the Hollywood Contour One by Charlotte Tilbury. And we're gonna be contouring now. Contouring. So, right in there. Right at the hollows of your cheeks. If you don't know where your hollows are, just do this. Which I can't because I have so much cheek, I can't suck it all in. So I kind of know already where. Especially if you want to make yourself look a little tiny bit slimmer. Just go higher, like right in here. But figure out your face shape first. And I'm gonna contour my nose. Ooh, I went in too much. A little bit, just a tiny bit under my lip because I'm gonna contour my lip as well. Just a tiny bit, just like that, yeah. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let me grab my IT Cosmetics brush, which is this Cosmetics dual-ended brush. And we're just gonna blend. And we're gonna pat. We're gonna use patting motions because we don't wanna disturb the foundation underneath. We're just patting, patting, patting. Pat, pat, pat. I do this for my chin because I like that my chin sticks out. So don't do this if you don't want your chin to stick out. So and also, if you don't like contouring your nose, you don't have to do this part or this part. That's just personal preference, and everybody's different. And if you already have a very small nose, you do not have to do this. This is just, like I said, personal preference. I like, on myself, I like my nose to be snatched. So yeah. Connecting it to the eyebrow. That way it looks more realistic. I still don't have, you know, that one of those big mirrors where you just look at, or those double-sided mirrors when one is more like, excuse the train, being so rude. I don't have those mirrors, so I just have to use my palettes. So in case I go out of frame, I'm sorry. I'm really trying. And I also don't have like a monitor to see if I'm out of frame. So, not yet, not yet. Now we're gonna go in with our cream blush. And yes, we're gonna be layering today as well. We're gonna be going in with this Power Hour blush from Tower 28. It's more like a fall color where it kind of looks like you're cold. You know, like in the winter months where you get real cold and your cheeks just look so cute. That's the color. So, you don't want to do too much. Okay, and we're just gonna grab the same brush to blend it out. Now we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Translucent Powder, and we're gonna be baking underneath our contour and underneath our eyes. Well, we're not gonna be baking underneath our eyes. We're just gonna be setting the concealer underneath my eye. A little sweep.
Ocean, let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. Unique, got a whole other meaning, I don't know how.
Tad bit on underneath the contour of our nose. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the powder blush that we're gonna be layering on top of the Tower 28 Power Hour blush, and we're gonna be using this Warm Honey shade from Cover FX, and we're gonna be using the Battington brush for that. These brushes I got off of BoxyCharm, so I'm not really sure if they have their own site or whatever. I'm just gonna be putting it on top of that blush, tiny bit. These are very pigmented, so please be very careful if you don't want to put too much on. And with the same brush, we're just gonna grab we're gonna be grabbing a little bit of this NABLA Skin Bronzing shade in Umbra, just to set the contour. And we're just gonna be grabbing it like this. We're just gonna be setting it. Just a tiny bit. Then use the other side. I'm gonna be brushing it upwards, just so it can blend in with the blush that we laid down. Okay, but now we're gonna go back to our eyeshadow. Now we're gonna be grabbing the ginger here from our Jackie Aina palette shade, and we're gonna be putting that on our lower lash line. Same thing on the other one. And we're gonna be using a little bit of credit there for the outer part of our eye there. Just a tiny bit. Lightly tap. And just on the outer corner of our lower lash line, we're gonna apply that color. I'll be grabbing a small little pencil brush and Rufford number 23 brush, and we're gonna be using a glue to apply some sparkle on our inner corner. So we're just gonna grab a tiny bit. Oh, and by the way, it's the NYX primer. Very affordable. You can get it at Ulta. And we're just gonna be applying that on our inner corner. And it's just so you don't have fallout on the glitter, the shimmer shade or whatever you're gonna use, the metallic is gonna stay in place. And we're gonna be using the shade Zam. That's the one we're gonna be putting on our inner corner. Sorry for blinding y'all guys. We're gonna be using this shade. Now, isn't that beautiful? My goodness, it looks so nice, so good. We totally skipped highlighter again. I don't know why I do that. But get Nude Luminizer in the Nude Glow shade number 1. In number 1. That's what we're gonna be using for highlighter. But before I do that, I'm gonna wet the skin. I'm gonna be using obviously my Fenty Beauty What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray, which is really good. Love it. And we're gonna be grabbing once again our Sonia G detail brush. A little bit of this. And we're just gonna be glazing our cheekbones. This just makes it look so skin-like, so beautiful. And I'm just gonna grab a tiny bit with my finger there on the tipsy of my nose. We're also gonna be putting some right on the edges of our forehead. Okay. And I also want to use a eyeliner. We're just gonna play it safe, and we're just gonna grab Call Me. And these are the ColourPop PFF Cram Gel Liners. We're gonna use this as our eyeliner there. Ugh. My eyes are ultra sensitive, so if you see them watering, that's why. And now we are going to put lashes. We're gonna be using the Lunar Beauty Faux Mink lashes. I do believe these are called Luna. Yeah, these are called Luna. These are really cute. And I have them outside their box. I just wanted to show you the box, which is really cute. They come in this really nice box. They are cruelty free. Looks like this, but I have them outside. Applying these with the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with aloe vera. So for our lip, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I'm not really sure whether I want to do this ColourPop and I Love Sarai color, which is called Sueño de Coco, or this one from Artist Couture named Aphrodisiac. So we're gonna swatch them and just see which one. Aphrodisiac is a really deep chocolate brown, and then Sueño de Coco is like a deep nude. On me. So those are swatched. I'm not really sure what I want to be going in with. You know what? Let's go all in, and let's go in with the Artist Couture Aphrodisiac, the deeper color here, the dark chocolate. Using our lip liner in the shade NYX Mason. This NYX Suede lip liners. We're gonna line our lips just like this. Now let's try to see if these lashes are already dry, because we're gonna try to apply them. So I will be right back. Okay guys, and I'm back with the lashes on. Now let's finish up our lip and be done with this look. So I'm gonna grab, like I said, the Aphrodisiac one by Artist Couture. And we're gonna be applying it. Ooh. We're just gonna go back to our Sonia G brush, the one that we used to like shade in. And we're just gonna blend this chocolate color. And that, you guys, is the finished look. What do y'all think? I think it was so much fun just hanging out with y'all guys. Thank you all for watching this autumn look. I hope you enjoyed it. All of the products will be listed down below in the description box so you can take a peek at it. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.